Hello, welcome to New Bremen High School. Tonight's action is between the New Bremen Cardinals and the Lehman Cavaliers. I'm Greg Burning, joined by Jeff Quellhorst. Jeff, the Cardinals come off to a good start this season, 6-3. Had a nice start so far, looking to keep that rolling tonight. And on the other side, Lehman Cavaliers, right at 500 at 4-4.
Yeah, both squads, a decent year going for Lehman. A little bit of struggles. They got a win against Waynesville Goshen by 4, lost by 4 to Houston here in the last couple games. Coach Hall says things are going well, they're playing well. Just wants to see them get a little bit better on the scoring, get on the boards a little more. And then New Bremen, on the other side, 6-3, a great record so far. 1 loss in the MAC. You know, it's not a MAC opponent tonight, but you're going into a Christmas break. It'd be good to get a good win here at home and keep things going.
Should be a good matchup here on NKTelco Sports. We'll be back with the starting lineup and the opening tip after these messages.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
Visit the Bunker Restaurant at Arrowhead Golf Course and enjoy the relaxing views, amazing sunsets, and cold refreshments from our spacious dining room or patio. We invite you to stop out during the week or on the weekend for our unique Friday and Saturday specials that are hand-picked weekly by our executive chef. Enjoy our unique sauces, hand-breaded specialty meats, locally grown beef and pork, and delicious desserts that will tantalize any taste bud. Dine in or call ahead for larger parties. You'll be surprised what is new at the Bunker. Visit the Bunker Restaurant.
Welcome back to New Bremen High School as we get set for the starting lineups here in our opening tip-off. The New Bremen Cardinals are coached by Chris Burden. We mentioned earlier the Cardinals 6-3 on the season, and the Lehman Cavaliers coached by Craig Hall, 4-4. For the visiting team, number 14, Olana O'Leary. Number 23, 5'5" sophomore, Brogan MacGyver. Number 32, 5'7" senior, Cassie Lee. Forward, 5'10", junior, number 33, Hannah Fote. I believe she's the leading scorer with 9 points a game for the Cavaliers. And 5'8", senior, number 34, Allie Hall. Again, Cavaliers coached by Craig Hall. And now for the home team, the New Bremen Cardinals. And they are coached by Chris Burden. Cardinals 6-3 on the year. Starting at guard position, 5'6", senior number 10, Elise Clooney. Starting at the other guard position, 6' sophomore number 12, Paige Jones. Starting at the other guard position, number 20, a 5'6" sophomore, Ashley Bowers. Starting at the center position, number 22, 6' senior, Sarah Steineman. And starting at the other forward position, 5'9" sophomore, number 50, Jane Homan. Jeff, as we get ready for the opening tip, let's talk about our keys of the game, brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference.
Yeah, as we get ready here for keys of the game here, first for our visiting team, the Lehman Cavaliers. If you look up there, it's really the team's looking for chemistry. As I talked to Coach Hall, it's a lot of new players. They got some players that haven't played together a lot. Trying to get things going, just see some good plays, a couple in a row, and try to find a run and get something going. On the other thing, their scoring average, only averaging about 37 points a ball game, and you know, that's a number that you need to get to mid-40s and maybe even to 50 if you want to win ball games here in the varsity level.
Yeah, and if you don't, you better be playing some really good defense.
Exactly.
Especially in this area. The opening tip is knocked out of bounds, I believe, off of New Bremen. I take that back. It was tipped off of Lehman, so the first possession will go to the Cardinals. It's like Lehman going to start out in man-to-man as Elise Clooney sets it up for the Cardinals.
So, yeah, the Bremen's keys to the game while they have the ball here is The tempo to the ball game, they want to get up and down, Chris Burden said, and then also play smart. Use their head. Don't get silly fouls. Don't have silly turnovers. Just, keep control of the ball and play within their game.
And missed an opportunity there. Good pass inside to Sarah Steineman. Can't get the open look to go. 3 ball off the mark by number 23, Brogan McIver for the Cavaliers. Quickly back the other way. Back out top to Clooney. She'll launch the 3 ball off the mark. Rebound battle for underneath. We're going to have our first foul of the ball game. It's going to be against the Cavaliers, number 32, Cassie Lee.
Offensive rebound there for the Cardinals, and Cassie Lee picks up her first personal foul.
Quick entry inside to Steineman. Can't hang on to it. Turnover New Bremen.
A couple opportunities missed there for New Bremen.
Yeah,
got it real low to the paint. They want
Right.
to get it there. Easy shots and just not making it go in. I know Christmas break's here, but they got to pull it together here. Those are shots that should go in all day long.
No doubt. 33, Hannah Fote here with the ball, leading scorer for the Cavaliers. Pumps it outside to O'Leary. She'll go down to the lane and score. So Cavaliers open the scoring here first tonight. They're up 2-0. Here is Jones. Thought about the 3. Now she will take it. Rattles around the rim off the mark. Jane Homan on the glass, back up and in. Nice putback by the 5'9" sophomore.
That was great staying with it. And that's another shot in the paint, and this one goes in. 3 of their 4 shots have been right down there on that right below block.
Here's an entry pass mishandled by Cassie Lee. Goes out of bounds off the Cavaliers. A couple turnovers both ways here to start off for both teams.
Ball went down the hallway.
That's
Then
right.
he had a good chase. I was like, there's only 4 players on the court. And she comes out, comes through the doorway. Get a popcorn,
That's that
pop,
extra
come back
effort,
out.
right?
Yeah.
Clooney brings it across. Gets it over to Jones. She's guarded by Fote.
Looking still to use that block right there.
Clooney will swing it over to Bowers. And now back out top to Clooney. Gets a screen. She'll let the 3 ball go. Got it.
That was a deep one, too. She's 1 for 2 now.
5-2 on the First National Bank scoreboard in favor of the Cardinals.
Clooney kind of a do-it-all for the Cardinals. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists a game. And here's Jones stealing one away and headed the other way.
Nice spin move. Gets it back to Clooney. 10-footers off the mark. Rebound tipped around. Finally pulled down by the Cavaliers. Cassie Lee. She'll quickly push it back the other way. Goes right at Jones. Loses the handle. Able to get it back. Nice kick out in the lane. Friendly bounce off the mark for Hall, but tracked down in the corner by McIver. I'm sorry, it's O'Leary. She gets it back out top to Brogan McIver where the Cavaliers will set up. A good couple extra efforts there by the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they haven't had many opportunities, but you can help yourself by getting extra ones.
O'Leary with the runner in lane off the mark. Rebound ripped out by Paige Jones. Back the other way for the Cardinals. In a hurry, Jones, 3 ball off the mark. Guarded very tight by Fote. Nice job boxing out there as well. Cavaliers will get it on the possession.
Couple substitutions. Amanda Brown, number 42, checked into the ball game, along with number 24, Debbie Paul.
Going to get a substitution here also for the Cavaliers coming in. Number 3, Carly Edwards. 5:06 left to go in quarter number 1. 5-2 in favor of the Cardinals.
Edwards, just a freshman, coming to the ball game pretty early here.
McIver, she's going to let the 3 ball go. It's off the mark.
There was no hesitation there.
None
I think
at
it was
all.
going.
She had made up as soon as she crossed the half-court line. Quick pass up to Brown. Back out to Clooney. Clooney spots one up off the mark. The 3 balls are aplenty. That must be the Christmas gift.
It must be. Just fire it up. You hope it goes down.
It'll be in your stocking. Here's McIver bringing it across. Skips down the corner to the freshman Edwards, just checked into the ball game. Swinging back out top to O'Leary. Down in the corner to Fote. Fote has not shot yet here in this ball game. Kick out to O'Leary. Got it. Nice shot from about 19 foot. We call 18 and a half.
She's got all 4 of the Cavaliers. Halfway through here in our First National Bank scoreboard, to whopping 5-4 here to start out.
Brown left open, forces it inside to Debbie Paul. Works her way around, gets it back out to Brown. Foot on the 3-point line, able to knock it down.
Deep shot there by Amanda Brown.
Cardinals back to a 3-point edge. O'Leary driving down the lane again. Kicks out top. 3 ball. Rattles out for Hall. Rebound pulled down by the Cardinals. Clooney quickly across the half-court line. Gets it up to Jones. Thought about the 3. Drive down the base. A nice dish inside to Amanda Brown for 2.
Amanda Brown can thank Jones for that one. She had a nice dribble hesitation there and drew the defender and just off for an easy bucket.
Back the other way. Hall again for 3. No good. Clooney again with another rebound. She'll quickly push the tempo once again. Pulls up from the foul line. Off the mark. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of Amanda Brown. Will stay with the Cavaliers.
Substitution number 44, Kayla Bergman checking in for the Cardinals. And number 20, Ashley Bowers.
Going to have our first timeout of the ballgame. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's action. NKTelco Sports, NKTelco, Arrowhead Golf Course, Radio Hospital, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwederman Pharmacy, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, and Minster Dental. I'd also like to thank our player of the game sponsors, who Jeff and I will pick at the end of the game. They are sponsored by the Spot in Sydney for Lehman and Subway in New Bremen for New Bremen. Again, thanks to all those great sponsors. So 3:17 left to go here in quarter number 1. Jeff, it's been a kind of what we expected. New Bremen's come out, got some solid play inside and a little outside. Lehman's had some good looks.
Yeah, firing up. I mean, both teams firing the three-pointers, as you mentioned. Both of them four each. Lehman yet to connect on one. New Bremen connected on one there for Clooney, but they've had looks there for Lehman, just not get them to go in.
McIver will bring it back across for the Cavaliers. Here's the freshman Edwards. Ball tipped away by Bergman. Picked up by Hall. Tries to get it inside. Turnover picked off by Paige Jones for the Cardinals. Back quickly the other way. She'll pull it from 10. Swatted away by Fote. Nice pass ahead to O'Leary. Takes it the distance and scores.
Job for O'Leary. She's
all
scoring
six,
machine
right?
right now.
All 6 by Alana O'Leary. Good push ahead there from Fote. Points to turnovers for the Cavaliers. Here Jones again back on attack. Going to pull it out top.
2-3 zone here for the Cavaliers.
Jones 3 ball. Rattles off the iron. No good. Fote fighting for the rebound and comes out of the pile.
Nice strong rebound there by Fote. She's getting harassed inside, but she wasn't giving it up. Running down the lane quickly with McIver.
Off the mark. Rebound pulled down by the Cardinals, but picked off by Allie Hall. Her shot no good. Great anticipation by Hall. Unable to convert, though. 3 ball back the other way. Brown off the mark. Rebound by Ashley Bowers. Jones will bring it back out top to reset. Back to Bowers. 2 on the far wing. Rattles out and back in. Bucket for Ashley Bowers.
Extra effort points right there. Get the offensive rebound, convert it into points.
McIver thought about the 3. Said she'll get back to the only scorer so far for Cavaliers, O'Leary. Working against Paul. Back out top to Hall. She'll skip it across McIver. 3 ball. Off the mark. Rebound high is Paige Jones. The Cavaliers not shy from the 3-point line. Just stepping inside is Brown off the mark. Hannah Fote has done a nice job here for the Cavaliers early on. Little defense, little rebounding. The only thing we haven't seen her do is score.
Something she'll probably get going here. As I said, I think she's the leading scorer on the team.
She got a tough matchup with Jones. Allie Hall, the shot off the mark. Heads up play again by Hall as she ties it up. We got a host of substitutions. Got Steineman and Clooney coming back in for the Cardinals.
And Monin and Lee coming back in for Lehman.
1:02 left in period number 1. 11-6 on our First National Bank scoreboard. In favor of New Bremen at home here in New Bremen. Oh, great cut inside.
Just threw it at her feet, though. She couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, she got wide open off the cut. Tough pass given to her. We'll turn it over back to New Bremen. That's a rough one if you're coaching. You see that play come to
I think you got
just like you got it, right? And it goes at her feet and turn the ball over instead.
4 turnovers this quarter for Cavaliers. Bowers driving, but going to turn it over.
A little extra something on that ball. Got away from her. Allie Hall will check back in for Lehman as Carly Edwards will exit.
Lehman, like you said, it's been O'Leary. They've had some looks, not a lot though. You said, Fote has a tough matchup. I didn't notice that earlier when she had Jones on her. It's just, athletic and
both ways.
The height.
I mean, they're both very solid players, and you haven't seen Jones score too much. She's got some good shots, but Fote the same way. They've matched up quite a bit here so far. That one mishandled by the Cavaliers. Turnover goes back to New Bremen.
See if they'll settle for one and run their off or just go with it.
30 seconds remaining here, quarter number 1. Clooney over to Bowers. Back out top to Clooney. Skips it over to Debbie Paul. Now back to Clooney. She'll pull inside from 10, rattles in and out, and rebounded again by Hannah Fote. Gives a nice entry up to O'Leary. Thought about the 3. Said she'll try to take a little runner, double teamed.
I think he got tipped. But
looked like it was tipped twice, and they're going to say it's off of O'Leary.
Bremen will get the
break,
ball.
Yeah, break for New Bremen.
Well, trap here, the full court. Going to see what they can do here. There's a home run play.
Deep
Clooney
to Clooney.
can find it. Blocked.
And a nice recovery by Allie Hall, who has had a nice first quarter defensively. Comes up with another one.
2 seconds off the board there. I mean,
yeah, still got 7 seconds, plenty of time. Kick out to Bergman, back out top to Bowers. They swing it to Clooney. Down to 3, back to Bowers at 1.5, 0. Clooney at the buzzer, off the mark, and that's 1 in the books here at the Nest. New Bremen 11, Lehman 6. You're watching high school girls basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Innovation, it's all around us. NKTelco developed a fiber network in our communities over 10 years ago when the competitors were only thinking about it. Increasing bandwidth to make it convenient for the whole family to enjoy online entertainment and gaming. With our IPTV solution, you can enjoy over 80 HD channels, providing quality TV and movies for the whole family, and even take them on the go with our Watch TV Everywhere app. All this from a company that believes in local customer service from people you know and trust. NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Get all the latest technology gifts for the people on your holiday list at Radio Hospital. LG Ultratone, only $49.99. iPad Air, only $249.99. When you add Verizon Internet, get the people on your list what they really want. All the latest wireless technology from Radio Hospital. When you choose Radio Hospital for your wireless needs, you get 13 convenient locations, no waiting in long lines, premier service after the sale, and all the latest technology. At Radio Hospital, we are neighbors serving neighbors.
Welcome back to New Bremen as we get set for quarter number 2. New Bremen on top 11-6.
That's something we talked about before the game is the points per game for the Cavaliers. They average 36, 37 points a game. And they're below that right now. We said that's something they needed to improve on if they want to get a win here tonight.
And they had some opportunities. Not like they weren't there. Just unable to convert. Shot there inside by Edwards, blocked by number 50, Jane Homan. I believe we're going to have a foul after the shot. It's on number 10, Elise Clooney, her first.
First Bremen foul.
First Bremen foul, only one from Lehman, too.
A clean game so far.
Fote trying to get it in, nowhere to go. Finally gets it over to O'Leary, tipped and stolen by Clooney. Gets it across half court quickly, right to the bucket. Will stop and pull up. Lost the handle. Picked off by Fote and then stole back by Clooney.
What a mess.
What a mess.
Stat guy's trying to keep up over here.
I think that's really a very solid statement. As O'Leary comes back the other way, skips it across, and it is knocked away, and the mess continues as it goes out of bounds.
It's 40 seconds of chaos. Both ways.
I think we can sell that. 40 seconds of chaos coming up next here on NKTelco Sports. But for right now,
Stick
we're
going
to go. Fote to trigger it in for the Cavaliers. Skips it out top. And on the ground again is Lee. Ball still loose. And I believe a foul finally going to be called after all that.
Get number 22, it looks like Grace Monin. It'll be her first personal foul. Second team foul for the Cavaliers, and a turnover there, number 8 for Lehman.
Clooney will bring it across. As ball fake, skips it out to a wide open Paige Jones, and the 3 is good.
And Bremen was 1 for 8 in the first quarter from 3-pointers, and started off a little better here in the second, making the first one.
Got a lot more room to shoot that one.
Yeah, Jones squared up. Clooney, nice job getting driving and taking the defender and getting her wide open.
Here's Edwards out top. Skips it over to Lee. Lee going to pick up the foul.
Foul's on number 22, Steineman. That's her second personal foul, and checking back in the ball game is McClyburn.
I was just going to say, McIver has been in there a while. She does a nice job handling the ball for the Cavaliers.
Took out O'Leary, which
the only scorer so far. Somebody's got to take that over. Edwards trying. That shot tipped.
Her last two shots, I think, have both been blocked.
That one tipped away the other way by Hannah Fote. Mentioned it earlier. She gets a lot of things done. Back the other way. Edwards pass too high and too hot to handle. Out of bounds over to the Cardinals.
And substitution in the ball game. Paul might have checked back in for New Bremen as Steineman takes a break.
Clooney will walk it up to the half-court line, guarded by McIver. Got a little trap, hesitation trap there. It looked like they were going to trap coming out of that first pass. Instead, stop. Bergman underneath, blocked by Lee. Lehman has not given up many easy looks on their end either, as we're still at, 14-6. A three-point shot by Paige Jones, the only bucket we've had so far. 2 minutes elapsed here in quarter number 2. McIver, tough pass through traffic, tipped off and stolen by the Cardinals.
They got Paul underneath, couldn't get it there fast enough.
Jones back to Clooney, shot blocked, arm partially grabbed as well.
First free throws of the ball game coming up here will be by the Cardinals, as second foul there on Lee. Going to the line will be Clooney, who's a 75% free throw shooter on the season.
First one is good. Substitutions. Amanda Brown will check in for the Cardinals, and number 34, Allie Hall, will check back in for the Cavaliers. 15-6 on our first national board as Fote pulls down the missed free throw from Clooney. 5:45 left to go here in the first half.
Not much offense right from this quarter yet for the Cavaliers. Only 2 shot attempts. About 4 turnovers, so something they really need to go here. Bremen went to zone for a little bit. Back to man-to-man.
Definitely tough to score if you don't shoot.
Yeah.
One of those old adages.
And there's a 5-second call there as Fote trying to create something, it looked like, and couldn't find anybody else open. Didn't go to the hole, so turnover and substitution with Bauer checking back in for the Cardinals. I don't know if they're going to 1-2-2.
This one back out to Jones. Looks like it's a 2-3. I think they just came out a little farther than the other one. Clooney with the 3-ball shot off the mark. Rebound tracked down by Monich. She'll quickly push it across half court. Skips it ahead to a lot of people, and it's finally pulled out of the pile by Elise Clooney. A lot of traffic.
Trying to pass through 3 or 4 people, and it not getting through there.
Generally not going to work. Skipped back out top, Elise Clooney. Over to Bowers. Over to Jones. Takes a little extra contact there. Foul going to be called against number 22, Grace Monin.
Second foul on Monin. So now you have Lee and Monin both with 2 apiece. Should be at least 4 personals on the board.
Coming out of the side here. Side out of bounds for the Cardinals. Get it out top to Clooney. So the Cavaliers going to switch back to man. Clooney skips it back out top to Bowers. Now back out to Jones.
Their defense isn't bad right now for the Cavaliers, but just can't get the offense to do anything.
Right. Rebound there by Bowers. Second a chance for the Cardinals. Jones will take a little runner down the lane and knock it home. Nice little floater by Paige Jones.
Bremen with 4 offensive rebounds now, and they've turned it, at least 2 of them back into points.
The Cavaliers are yet to score here in quarter number 2, as Jeff mentioned. Not too many shots. Good pass inside there to Edwards. Can't get it to go. I feel like Elise Clooney's had her hands on a lot of boards. Skips it ahead to Bergman and scores. Nice push ahead by by Elise Clooney to Kayla Bergman. Is going to lead to a Cavalier timeout. It's a full one. We'll take a break as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on NKTelco Sports.
My name is John Kramer. I am 90 years old. I've decided that it was time for me to go to assisted living. I lived by myself for 14 years. I knew I was getting older and life was harder to live. I fell down a couple times at home. I decided that Elmwood was the place for me to go. It's like a family in there. Choose Elmwood. I believe it.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
4:02 left to go here in quarter number 2. It's been all Cardinals here in the second stanza.
Yeah, Coach Hall, really, I mean, they haven't scored a bucket. They've had 3 shot attempts, all by Edwards. Really nobody getting open on the offensive end. Not, I would say, getting open, but some of the passes that they're making,
Right.
They aren't making smart decisions.
Trying to throw them through people
Yeah.
like we talked about before.
You want to come back. You can't do it all at once. You
That's
got to
right.
take your time. You got to run your offense and see what you can get out of it.
So here they are back on attack. Fote thought about the shot, skips it over to O'Leary. She's the only one that's scored so far for the Cavaliers. As they lose the handle out of bounds, they'll stay with the Cavaliers.
She at least took an aggressive drive to the bucket, and she had an opening but lost it. Got knocked away.
Fote's trying to get it in, finally gets it out top to McIver. Nice move out top, little floater down the lane, too hard. Rebound pulled down by Jane Homan. Homan back at the other end. Tried to take the shot, instead gets it off to a teammate. Sarah Steinerman comes up with it underneath. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by Elena O'Leary. Skips it ahead to Fote. Good pass, left hand off the glass and in. Nice fast break possession there by the Cavaliers.
First bucket for Fote right there, and a much needed one for the Cavaliers. And
back at the other end, Elise Clooney knocking down the 3.
Feel like you get a little bit for the Cavaliers, and they take it right back out of them.
Well, our scoreboard hasn't updated because I believe
Yeah.
it should be 22-8.
Nice ball fake right there.
Run in the lane by O'Leary, no good. Gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Fote. Photo shoot from 9, no good. Rebound by the Cardinals. Clooney quickly pushes it across, gets it over to Brown.
Still being, I mean, they're feisty still. I mean, you're down. They're playing hard.
Down in the lane is Steineman, shot no good. Rebounded by Bergman, skipped back out top to Clooney. Homan from 12, well short. Rebound pulled down by Edwards for the Cavs.
She's slowing it down. And the scoreboard still hasn't updated.
O'Leary looking inside. Edwards covered. Fote from deep, no good. Rebound no by Edwards. Back out top to O'Leary. She'll let the little runner fly off the glass and in. Timeout, New Bremen. 30-second timeout. I'd like to again thank our sponsors for tonight's action. NKTelco Sports, NKTelco, Arrowhead Golf Course, Radio Hospital, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwiedemann Pharmacy, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, and Minster Dental. Our replay sponsors, Sydney Body Car Star, and of course our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. Think first.
Tough quarter here for Cavaliers, and down by 12. I get it. They did score the last couple of times. The Bremen called timeout, I think, just from lack of effort right there. They gave up an offensive rebound, and last couple of possessions, really their defensive pressure wasn't what it was early on.
The scoreboard was updated. It's 22-10 on the First National Bank scoreboard. Minute 57 left to go here in the first half from Cardinal Gymnasium. So out of the timeout, the Cardinals have possession. Debbie Paul re-entered. She'll trigger it into Paige Jones, who will walk it up.
Bremen with 11 points this quarter. Lehman with 4 right now. Bremen's hit a couple threes, which really helped that out.
Debbie Paul drives down the lane, will draw the foul.
The real first aggressive move you've seen by Paul. She's been pretty quiet.
Yeah.
She's the leading scorer for New Bremen with 11 points a ball game. And
Well, like you said, Lehman does a pretty good job inside. You got Fote in there, Hall down there. Edwards has done a pretty good job, and McIver and O'Leary both rebound pretty well. Defense has not been too much the issue, like you said. They just only got 10 points so far on the scoreboard. Second free throw by Paul is good as she makes the pair.
69% foul shooter on the season, knocks them both down.
Lehman trailing by 14. Need a couple buckets here in a bad way. McIver to Hall. She'll square. Drive down the lane. Shot over Steinman is good. Nice little play in the lane there by Allie Hall.
It was an aggressive drive, and forget about passing. She did a nice job. She spun, had the open shot. You don't have to look to throw it through the lane to anybody else when you can get that open.
Yeah, she's taking some nice shots from three early on as well. It rattled out. You can tell she had a nice touch to her. As Debbie Paul will step in. It rattles off the mark. Paige Jones flies in for the rebound. It was out of bounds off of Cavaliers. The Cardinals will get another offensive possession as Elise Clooney re-enters. 1:09 left to go here in the first half. Clooney to trigger for the Cardinals underneath their own basket. They get over to Bergman for two.
Drawing up just like they wanted it right there. Bounced it, pass in, avoided the hands, and up for two.
So back to a 14-point edge. Exactly 1 minute to go in our first half. McIver with a little bonus step there. We'll give it back to the Cardinals.
It's a 13th turnover for the Cavaliers this half. New Bremen with 5, and that's 8 extra possessions that you're given opportunities to score points.
Especially when you already struggle to score points. And that's the last thing you want to do is give a team more opportunity. Clooney out top. 45 seconds left to go in the quarter. Gets it back out to Steinman. Back to Clooney. Lehman back in their man-to-man defense. Skip it over to Clooney. Ball fake. Steps inside the three-point line. Shot short. Gets her own rebound. Floater in the lane will draw the foul. She'll go back to the free throw line to shoot two.
10th offensive rebound for the Cardinals here this half. And that foul is going to be on Allie Hall, her first. And Clooney going back to the line where she was 1 of 2 the first time.
First one by Clooney is good. Clooney gets set for the second one. That one rattles out. Rebound pulled down by Edwards. O'Leary will bring it across for the Cavs with 25 seconds remaining. Nice entry into Hall. Kicks out to Fote. Thought about the three and said we'll pass on it.
She had an open look there. Pulled it back down, and out with it is O'Leary.
Back out top O'Leary. 10 seconds remaining in the half. She just looked up at the clock. Gives it off to McIver. Back out top, O'Leary. She'll shoot just inside the three-point line. No good. Rebounded by Jones. Down to 2-1. Half-court heave. It'll count if it's good. Off the mark. And that's how our half will end. Cardinals 27, Cavs 12. You're watching high school girls basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Bob from the Keyhole, located on 66. We've been family owned and operated for 30 years. Personally, I think we still make the best pizza in the area. I use a special sausage. Cut fresh ingredients, shred cheese every day. We didn't make a pizza to make a profit. We made a pizza the way we wanted to eat it. Stop in, try us out, dine in, or carry out. We also have karaoke every other Saturday.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
One half in the books. The New Bremen Cardinals on top 27-12. The man with all the stats, Jeff Quellhorst.
As you look up here on our stat board here, the first half, 27-12, Cardinals up by 15. Shooting wise, 6 for 25 were the Cavaliers. Not a whole lot of shot attempts there. 0 for 5 from downtown. Never got to the free throw line. No attempts. So something I hope that they try to get more aggressive this half, try to get into the lane and get there. The rebounding's not bad, 20 rebounds. The turnovers, though, it's something that really hurt them there. 13 in the first half. The Cardinals on the other side, 10 of 37 and quite a few shot attempts. 3 for 12 downtown, 25%. 4 for 6 from the line, doing a great job on the boards and limiting turnovers. That's the reason they're up by 15 right now.
Yeah, quarter number 2, very solid for the Cardinals. Quarter number 2, pretty rough for Lehman Cavaliers.
The first half of that second quarter, they didn't score. I don't think the first 4 or 5 minutes, and they put a few buckets in late.
Right, and you can't play against a solid team and have those kind of scoring droughts as we mentioned early in the game. Right, they're only averaging 37, and they are well below that right now. Hopefully they can get that going here in the second half as we get ready to get started. Cardinals will take the first possession on top by 15. Elise Clooney over to Jones and back out top to Steineman, then to Homan. Backdoor cut knocked away by Lee, but scooped back up by Homan. Blocks and fires. That's the way you do it.
If I can't pass it, I'll shoot it.
Nice shot by Homan.
First possession.
That's what I would have done. Of course, I would say that on every possession.
I didn't see you open that time, so I just shot it.
Oat back out top, guarded by Jones, looking to go down the lane. Runner is good. We thought we'd see a little bit more of that in the first half. Oat didn't take too many shots. Got that little runner to go, defense and all. He's going to go for the three-point play.
Yep. Getting to the line right away. I mentioned them, try to get some free points. And first possession, they heard me. I said, let's get some free throws for those announcers.
Jeff needs some points. Free throw by Fote is lined in. She now has 5 on the game. Cardinals up by 14. Ball tipped but picked up by Jones.
Left her for a second.
McIver wasn't sure who she was guarding there for a second. Still not. Jones wide open, knocks it down. Miscommunication there from the Cavaliers. Leads probably the best shooter for New Bremen, standing wide open from 14, and she knocks it home.
Nothing but the bottom. She's Jones right now, 8 points. Clooney with 8 and 2 leading scorers for the Cardinals.
Pass inside to Hall, tipped around and stolen by home, and good defense from the Cardinals. Again, another tough entry pass there from the Cavaliers trying to work through a couple people, if you will.
Tried to go over the top, and backside help for New Bremen was there, and Holman was able to keep the ball in bounds.
Back out top to Jones, kick in the corner. Clooney thought about 3, instead will step in the line, get the bucket and the harm. That one picked up by Cassie Lee.
It's going to be her second personal foul, third, I believe, maybe. Third on Lee. It's her third personal foul. So
she'll exit for Carly Edwards, the freshman coming back in. She saw a lot of action in the first half.
Clooney 2 for 4 in the first half from the foul line. Converts on the three-point play.
Rattles that one home, gives her point total to 11. I believe she leads all scorers.
Bremen yet to miss a shot here in the second half.
O'Leary looking to get it inside to Edwards. Skip it back out to Hall. 3 ball. Got it.
She had a couple open looks in the first half, just couldn't get them to go down.
That one heavily defended as well. Steinman right in her face. She tosses it up over the top and in. Homan drives down the lane off the glass and in. Jane Homan with 2 quick buckets to start the third quarter.
Cavaliers only 2 shots this quarter, and both of them went in, and Hall's trying to make it 3 for 3.
Off the mark. Rebound picked up by Clooney. Takes it all the way to the hoop.
She's going to go to the line for 2 more throws here after the foul there on the Cavaliers.
Like O'Leary down a little bit there, but seemed to get up and be okay for the Cavaliers.
Number 23, Brogan McIver, picking up her first personal.
Free throw by Clooney off the mark.
She's pretty consistent all night. She makes first, misses second, makes first, misses second. She made the 3-point play, so she misses the first one here. Yeah, I mean, it's every other. This one's probably going in. If you're betting
just
first, then you'd bet. You might as well just put this one in the books.
Right on cue, rattles that one home. Cardinals now up by 20 on the First National Bank scoreboard. 5:55 left to go, quarter number 3. McIver over to Hall. Hall trying to split the defense.
She split
able to get the shot off, but heavily defended. Here comes Debbie Hall on the attack. Top Jones, 3-ball, in and out. Rebound to Homan, back up and in. Jane Homan on fire here to start the third quarter.
She's got 6 points. She's 3 for 3 from the field.
Doing it every which way. She gets that one on offensive rebound. Hall skips it across.
Holman heard her giving away player of the game at the end of this.
That's right.
Knows the Subway's a sponsor. Maybe she's picking up here in the second half.
Nice back cut there by McIver, unable to convert. Elise Clooney back the other way. Gets it over to Homan. Up and in. She must really like Subway.
She might. She heard at halftime that was going down. She's like, hey, I got to get some points in this thing. We're doing not all about points. We're going to get a timeout on the floor here for the Cavaliers. We'll take a break with them. 42-18, Cardinals on top here at the Nest.
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think first. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. It's been all New Bremen to start the second half.
A 24-point lead here for the Cardinals. Was 15 at halftime. Coach Hall taking the timeout. Not a lot he can do, though. Bremen just on fire right now. But a lot of those are easy buckets they're getting inside. And that's something they can't get away from, is maybe get some post positioning down there.
Monin driving down the baseline, able to get it off. No good. Rebounded by number 44 for the Cardinals, Bergman. 3-ball, Clooney.
Deep off the backboard.
Rattled off the back, no good. Bank was open for a second and then closed. McIver back the other way, gets it over to Fote. Back out top to McIver. Swings it to Monin. She'll drive the lane, nowhere to go, kicks it over to Edwards.
Edwards had that open look and swinging it across, get it to Rigo.
Out of bounds off of Rigo, will go back to the Cardinals. Sarah Steineman will re-enter for New Bremen. 42-18 on our First National Bank scoreboard in favor of the home team Cardinals. Skipped around, bounced inside to Paul. The spin move on the baseline. Tough shot is in.
That's a tough shot. You're right.
Degree of difficulty high. Still counts as 2, but very tough difficulty level.
2 players down on her, and one of those Fote who's got some length on her and long arms.
Fote here with the ball. Finally gets it off to McIver. She'll let the 3-ball go. High arcing shot.
The bank's open.
The bank reopened, and that one has stayed down. First bucket for McIver on the night. Skipped ahead to Brown. Trying to get inside to Paul. Nice read by McIver. Comes away with the steal. Bergman defending up ahead. Unfortunately, McIver got an extra hand on the ball. Double dribble called.
Turnover for turnover. It was good job there by McIver reading the pass and getting the steal. But Bergman got back, and I don't think she thought anybody was going to be back there, and it caught her off guard a little bit.
Bounced into Steineman. She's doubled. Kicked it back out top to Brown and over to Clooney. Nice reversal inside to Bergman. Brown open for the 3-ball. Knocks it down. Great ball movement by New Bremen.
Downtown Brown.
Very unselfish passing there. Several people could have taken a shot. They waited for the clear one, and Brown able to knock it down.
There's 4 or 5 passes. They never hit the floor.
That one off the mark from McIver. Brown down on a loose ball. As Debbie Paul will take the hip check on the sideline. Foul on Grace Monin. Couple substitutions. Jones for the Cardinals and O'Leary back in for the Cavaliers.
Monin's 3rd foul. Jones takes over the point guard when Clooney goes out.
That ball knocked off of, I should say, Debbie Paul's hands. We'll stay with New Bremen. Ashley Bowers enters in.
Paul was right there. Just have a seat while she's sitting on the sideline.
Brown, let's get back out top to Bowers. Back to Brown.
Lehman there kept keeping the ball on this side, trying to keep the reversal down.
Tough pass out top. Paige Jones, though, able to track it down just before half court. 2:15. Jones will let the 3 ball go, no good. Edwards, nice rebound down in the far corner. Brought across by O'Leary. Cardinals been in man-to-man most of this ball game.
We mentioned at the end of the game about the Subway sponsor for the New Bremen player, and also the spot in Sydney sponsoring the Lehman player of the game that Greg and I will be picking at the end of this contest.
Pass tipped out of bounds. Stay with the Cavaliers.
Hot hands coming back in.
Hot hands. Bowman scored, 8, I believe, in this quarter?
8 points this quarter.
She checks back in for the Cardinals. O'Leary scored 6 early for Lehman. I don't believe she's scored since.
Nope.
Here is Monin, tries to skip it across, picked off and read by Jones all the way. Homan, nice pass inside to Steineman. Goes up, swatted away, picked up by Fote. Good defense there by the Cavs. O'Leary thought about the 3 and said she'll try to dump it inside, knocked away by Steineman, recovered by Jones for the Cardinals. Bowers open, steps inside the 3-point line, off the mark. Nice box out by Edwards for the Cavaliers.
Shots back and forth here. Rebounds starting to pile up for New Bremen. They're up to 30 rebounds in the ball game.
Final minute of the 3rd quarter. Nice pass inside to Rigo, shot off the mark. Good cut, and good offensive possession for Lehman. Just falls short for the points. 45 seconds left in the quarter. That one swatted away, picked off by Monin. She's got clear turf ahead of her, takes it the distance, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Paige Jones for New Bremen. Tough break for the Cavs. Back to Homan. Nice ball fake, gets by Fote, and will draw the foul.
Out of bounds underneath. It's only the 4th team foul. Nice job, Homan being aggressive, and she's going to draw the foul on Fote, her 2nd.
Jones will trigger. 25 seconds left here in quarter number 3. That ball tipped out of bounds off of Monin. Will stay with New Bremen.
Bremen, good chance to pull it out here. Sitting in the zone is Cavaliers, but Jones says, nah, we got a 3-point shot set up out of this inbound play.
Paige Jones gets the Cardinals to the 50 mark. Final 5 seconds of the quarter. Fote will let the 3 ball go off the mark. 2, 1, and that is our 3rd quarter horn as we have 3 in the books here at New Bremen. New Bremen 50, Lehman 21. You're watching high school girls basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Hello? I've been in an accident. My van's not drivable, and I have my kids, and they need to get to school,
Ma'am.
but I can't.
Ma'am, relax. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
At Sydney Body Car Star, we don't just take care of your vehicle, we take care of you. With Enterprise Rent-A-Car on site, we get you back to your daily routine with minimal interruptions, returning your car and your family back to normal. Sydney Body Car Star. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Take a drive to the premier Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership at Bud's in Salina. Enjoy our huge inventory, including the Ram 1500, Jeep, and Chrysler Town & Country. Top-rated Ram dealer in the surrounding area. Convenient 6-day service center with Saturday hours, Monday through Thursday until 8 p.m. Bud's has an extensive business link vehicle offering with the Ram ProMaster 4500, 5500 truck series. Stop by Bud's today at Route 127 in Salina.
Getting set for quarter number 4 here in New Bremen. The third one was all Cardinals as they now lead 50-21.
Yeah, they extended that 15-point lead at halftime to a quick 29-point lead. Is a great shooting quarter. They were 3 for 6 from three-pointers, 6 for 8 on 2-point shots, and 2 for 3 from the foul line. I mean, you can't ask for much better offense than that. And defensively, they held Lehman to 3 for 11 shooting and 1 for 1 from the line. Gonna get a moving screen right there on O'Leary. And we mentioned O'Leary, she had 8 points in the first half, but been scoreless since.
So Bremen will get it on the possession. Clooney will walk it across. Lehman in the man. Pass inside to Hall. I'm sorry, Paul. Little floater to lane. Debbie Paul off the mark.
Hall, Paul, you got somebody Gardner down there. She's gonna get 2 throws here. Been a quiet night for her. She's got 4 points. She went to the line earlier. She's 2 for 2 from the line. The foul was on Hall, so we'll give you a break.
Thanks, man. Free throw by Paul is good. She now has 5 points on the game. Second one is good as well. Bremen extending their lead. McIver looking to get something going for the Cavs. She'll let the 3-ball go and knocks it down.
She says, forget the offense, 3 feet behind
I
the
think
line.
that is the offense, right?
I'm just going to knock it down.
That's a lot easier, right? Hit that button again. Clooney loses the handle. Jones picks it up. Foul line shot off the mark. Rebound by Paige Jones and knocks it down. Nice follow there by the sophomore.
Feel like you stop the shot from going in, but nobody boxes her out, and she gets the extra opportunity again. Foul there on number 14, O'Leary. It's her second, and Jones goes to the line.
3-point play is good by Paige Jones.
Leading scorer in the ballgame with 14.
See if McIver runs that play again. She ran last time. Nope, she'll pass it off this time. Back out top to Fote. So back to O'Leary.
Once teammates get back on the bus with, you can't run that every time.
Fote. Ball tipped away by Clooney, picked back up, and then finally stolen by Clooney. Gets it across half court over to Jones. Nobody inside on Holman. She wants the ball. Nice recovery by Edwards to knock it away. Debbie Paul comes up with a rebound and will draw the foul.
Get the offensive rebound again for the Cardinals, but good, like you said, Edwards got back quick because Holman was wide open.
But Debbie Paul back to the free throw line. Just there a moment ago. Same result, 3 for 3. Ashley Bowers will enter for New Bremen, and number 12, Abby Jones, will enter for the Cavaliers.
Just a 69% free throw shooter, and Paul is 6 for 6 here this evening.
That'll help the percentages.
Yeah, 6 of 8. 6 of her 8 points come from the foul line.
6:30 left to go in our ball game. Entry pass into Hall, double teamed. Debbie Paul with the steal for New Bremen. Jones over to Homan. Thought about the jumper. So we'll skip it over to Brown. Down a quarter to Jones. Nice ball reversal. Gets it inside to Debbie Paul. She scores again.
Making a fourth quarter out of it here. She's the fourth Bremen player in double digits here this evening.
Good things usually come when you have that.
And Brown's only 3 away from being the 5th.
Ball tipped away, picked up by Edwards. Hall trying to skip it back door to O'Leary. O'Leary cut her route short. Ball goes out of bounds, turnover back to New Bremen.
20th turnover for the Cavaliers. Definitely a number you don't want to see even in double digits typically.
Here's Bowers out top. Swings it over to Brown. Back to Homan. Now back out to Jones.
Brown's in the corner.
Brown will spin move in the lane, no good. Rebounded by O'Leary. She'll push it back the other way, skip it across to McIver. 3 ball, off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Brown for the Cardinals.
Bremen got a couple substitutions. The next dead ball coming in for New Bremen.
Scoop and drive, Debbie Paul gets it to go.
I think he was trying to bank it, but then she got bumped through the lane there, and it just ends up going in.
She didn't look too disappointed when it puts 2 on the board. Timeout, Cavaliers. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here. We'd like to thank our sponsors, NKTelco Sports, NKTelco, Arrowhead Golf Course, Radio Hospital, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwederman Pharmacy, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, and Minster Dental. Again, I'd like to remind everyone at the conclusion of this game, Jeff and I will be naming a player of the game, both for Lehman and New Bremen. The Lehman sponsor is The Spot, and for the New Bremen player, Subway here in New Bremen. Thanks again to all of those wonderful sponsors.
A lot of people for both squads trying to make a run for it. Bremen's got 4 in double figures, and Lehman's got a few players, the 8, 6, 5 range that had O'Leary had a good first half. We saw Hall pick it up a little bit in the second half, and McIver picking up here in a little bit in the second half. So
here's back out top to Jones. O'Leary over to McIver. Thought about the 3, will step inside the line. Shot rattles off, no good. Rebounded by Bergman. She'll get it over to Jones. Jones will walk it up.
Jones was up there quite a way, so she jumped. I thought she was going to rip it away from everybody, but she just pulled back and let her teammate have it.
Here's Bowers. Bremen running through a flex offense. Trying to run a little bit of clock. Get it back out top to Jones and over to Paul. Steinemann. 4:05 left to go in the ball game.
Doing a nice job just running the offense, and Cavaliers are playing it right, but you never know that back door is going to come, when you get complacent.
Back out top to Jones. Now over to Paul in the corner. Bowers now back out top to reset to Jones.
Spin move there by Bergman to get separation.
Steinemann over to Bowers. Bowers will let it go. Looks like it was tipped. And going to have an undercut there, I believe, by McIver.
Be another offensive possession for New Bremen, and going to the line will be Paige Jones, who's got 14 tonight, 1 for 1 from the line. Jones on the season averages 11 points a ball game, just like Paul and Clooney. Clooney is a 10. But
first one good by Jones.
substitution is Brown coming in. One of them said shooter, but one of them should come in, and Paul's going to go sit down.
That's right.
You can't both be coming in for the shooter.
Second one is good by Jones as well. She'll step out. Holman in for her.
22, Monin checking back in the ballgame for the Cavaliers.
So on the court for the Cardinals, you got Holman, Bowers, Steinemann, Bergman, and Brown.
Yep.
And for the Cavaliers, McIver, Jones,
Edwards,
Monin, Edwards,
and
Rigo. Skip out to McIver for three. Got it.
She's letting him fly here in the fourth quarter, but she's 2 of 4. I mean, you can take 6 points off 4 possessions and have a good day.
That's right. Steinman out top, now Holman.
You have Clooney on the bench and Jones on the bench right now, so really 2 people have run the point the
Right.
whole game.
Right.
A little bit different for the Cardinals here.
Bauer skips it over to Homan, and now inside to the cutting Steineman. Got an extra step in there. Travel called. Turnover will give it back to the Cavaliers.
A nice pass and look inside right there. I think it was by Brown. I think Steineman just wasn't quite ready for it. Thought we were just running through the offense there. We weren't looking for a bucket, were we? Got her off guard.
McIver skips out to Edwards. Swinging around the top. Back to the corner to McIver. Back out top to Rigo. McIver, she'll let the 3 ball go. Off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Edwards. Another possession for Lehman. Rigo with the ball fake. Shoots down the lane. Will draw the foul and step to the line for 2.
Bowers are going to pick up the foul, and Rigo's going to go to the line and get a toss a couple. Two for 6 on the year.
First one is good by Rigo. Second attempt off the mark. Rebound tipped down. Foul's going to be on number 42 for New Bremen. A little confusion there. The ref pointed to the side like it was going to be New Bremen ball. I think he just pointed the wrong direction. It's underneath the basket. Abby Jones will trigger it in. 2:11 left to go in our ball game.
Only a third team foul on New Bremen. And they get it down inside to Rigo.
She'll go back to the free throw line for 2 more.
Across the arm and foul there on, I think, Brown. Oh, they got Steineman on that one. Rigo knocks it down. I mentioned, they have 29. If she makes this, they're at 30. But like I said, they'll be close to that average again.
That's
that
right.
36.
That's right.
I mean, just a couple minutes to go.
Second one by Rigo, no good. Steineman comes away with it for New Bremen. It's like Homan's going to take over the ball handling priorities. Gets it over to Bergman. And now to Brown.
Running the offense. And had Steineman last time around, but got caught her off guard with a travel.
Going to get a foul top here on McIver.
It's going to be her 3rd personal foul. And that'll send to the line Holman with 2 throws. Holman on the season, 73%, just 11 of 15. Not a lot of opportunities there.
First one by Holman is good.
Making the best of this half. He's got 9 this half.
Now in double figures at 10. I'm sorry, 11 now in the game. Second one by Homan is good to give her 12. Monin will bring it up. Gives it over to Grace Olding.
Rigo still fighting hard inside and coming away with it will be the Cardinals' number 44, Bergman. Holman pulls it out. Pulls it out. Nobody guards her. Shoot another one.
Rebound scooped up by the Cavaliers. Olding. Monin will bring it across. Minute 10 left to go in our ball game. Nice skip pass over to Rigo. She'll score.
Abby Jones with a nice look across the lane, and Rigo's in the right spot.
Shot by Bowers off the mark, blocked out of bounds.
Rigo has 4 points here in the last couple minutes, playing the post position down there.
Bowers is triggered in, gets it to Steineman, back out top to Brown. Swing it over to Homan, and now down in the corner, back out top to Homan. Homan trying to work it inside. And now back to Bowers, back out in the corner to Homan to 30 seconds. New Bremen looks like they're trying to just go for 1 here.
Stall ball here and just try to run the clock out.
Down to
Lehman's content with it. They're not overly, pursuing it and say, the outcome's been determined, and Cardinals will come away with another victory here this evening at home.
So New Bremen going to dribble it out at 5 seconds, down to 3, 2, 1, and that is our ball game from New Bremen High School. As the New Bremen Cardinals victorious 65-31. We'll take a quick break and be back with our final stats. You're watching high school girls basketball on NKTelco Sports.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
There is no feeling like the one I get when the starter calls my name. Stepping onto the tee box, shaking off the tension of life while teeing up the first drive of the round. Standing there, staring down the pin from 300 yards, everything fades away. Just me, a club, a ball, and 18 holes to push myself to my next best score. Man, I love this game.
NKTelco is your hometown provider. We are Northwest Ohio's leading independent broadband company that brings fiber to your home. Larger competitors talk about it, but we've been delivering our fiber network for over 10 years, guaranteeing more bandwidth and services. Over 80 HD channels, Echo whole home DVR, interactive channel guides, in-demand, internet-based phone systems, and local news and sports channels. Innovative, futuristic, and cost-effective.
Independence is something you can easily take for granted. For the elderly and disabled, independence can be especially challenging and require more thought and planning. As a caregiver or family member, how do you keep a loved one active, independent, and safe? Radio Hospital has a solution to provide users and their families with security and convenience, both inside the home as well as out and about, with the press of a single button. Whether you need assistance for yourself or a loved one, visit your nearest Radio Hospital location.
What's your life missing? Find out at Elmwood.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi, I'm Bob from the Keyhole, located on 66. We've been family owned and operated for 30 years. Personally, I think we still make the best pizza in the area. I use a special sausage. Cut fresh ingredients, shred cheese every day. We didn't make a pizza to make a profit. We made a pizza the way we wanted to eat it. Stop in, try us out, dine in, or carry out. We also have karaoke every other Saturday.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Welcome back to New Bremen, where the Cardinals are victorious over the Lehman Cavaliers 65-31 with the final stats. Here is Jeff Quellhorst.
We look up here on our stat board. I won't go over all the stats, but a few of them that will really indicate the ball game. You look down at the very bottom there, the turnovers, the 20 turnovers for Lehman, really hurtful for them here this evening when New Bremen took care of the ball pretty well with just 8 turnovers. The other stat, New Bremen had 39 rebounds to the 27 rebounds. And for the foul line, New Bremen 15 of 18. That's some pretty good foul shooting here this evening. As you know, they got to the line, they took care of business when they got there, and took care of the rebounds inside. And you win a lot of ball games when you can out-rebound somebody, have less turnovers, and make more foul shots. So tonight, Bremen will come out with a 65-31 point victory. And we have our players of the game sponsored first for the visiting team by the Spot in Sydney. Gave player of the game to Brogan McIver there, Greg. Decent second half, hit a few threes and put some points on the board for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, she had a solid game, did a nice job handling the ball for the Cavaliers.
On the other side, sponsored by Subway in New Bremen, play the game Paige Jones, who had 18 points and was 3 for 3 from the line, had 3 3-pointers, really all around great ball game. Had some rebounds and had a couple block shots on Edwards inside and really shut Folk down a little bit there early on and took her out of the ball game.
Yeah, she's a very solid player, does a little bit of everything very well, and just really performed well, just like the rest of the Cardinal team. They put together a pretty nice performance here tonight. They're going to push their record to 7-3, and the Lehman Cavaliers will drop to 4-5. So once again, congratulations to the Bremen Cardinals as they win 65-31. That's going to do it for us here tonight. I'd like to thank our director, Daniel Allen, our replay, Matt Everidge, our camera people, Andy Bundy, Tracy Luck, and Bryce Hemrick, my partner, Jeff Quellhorst. I'm Greg Burning. Thanks for watching, and have a great evening.